Hey, just want to talk about my new purchase, Rad Power Bikes Radmission 1. So I just got it like last week, and I just want to talk about a couple of things that I've changed on it for my initial ride setup for a group ride through San Francisco going across the Golden Gate Bridge tomorrow. So I made a few changes. Some of it's just to fit me, and some of it's just in preparation to ride with other people who do not have e-bikes. First thing I did, which I found was necessary, was the rear wheel bolts. It's the 18mm size. The wrench that comes with the bike has maybe a wrench about that big. It's not very long. Either way, it's not strong enough to break the torque on those bolts from the factory. So do yourself a favor, break them loose with a ratchet setup or a long wrench that you might have home, and re-cinch it up with the provided wrench that they give you. So if you happen to have a flat with the rear tire and you need to take it off, you'll be able to break that nut loose with the wrench that you have with you. Also, if you're going to have a flat and take your rear wheel off, you're going to have something to break these zip ties off down here. And I don't know about you, but I'm not carrying wire cutters and extra zip ties to remove the wiring harness in order to get the wheel off the repair flat. So what I did was I went ahead and snipped those off and just got black tie wraps that I had from one of those electric cords from some accessory that I bought, and just put those on there. So when I do have a flat, I'll just untwist those, take the cord off, twist them back on, and all is well. So those are the two main things I would suggest that you would do if you get this bike before you went anywhere. The other things were just setups for me. The pedals, got to go with the orange pedals, aluminum. The plastic ones that come with them are a little cheap. I think they're fine, but I prefer these. I think they look good with the color of the bike anyways. That's the first thing I changed. And also, I went ahead and changed out the seat post clamp. The one that comes with it is adjustable. It's fine, but I'm the only one that rides this bike, and I prefer the ones that you tighten down. So I just took this off of one of my other bikes, set the seat height to where I need it, and just left it there, leveled out the saddle. Saddle, pretty comfy, not too bad, but it's a personal choice, so you decide whether you want to keep it or not. The other thing that I really need to change for myself was the stem. So I am just over 6 feet tall. My inseam is about 32.5 inches. So I have really short legs and a really long torso. So the stem that came with this bike was way too short for me. I'm sure it was probably only about that long, which made the handlebar feel like it was directly under my chin, and I was just stretching down, and it was just a little too close to me for my comfort. So I happen to have an adjustable stem that's about 110mm long from a bike that I had before in the past. So I went ahead and set the angle to +16. As you can see, it's a little adjustable right here, and with that it brought it up quite a bit and out quite a bit, so it feels a lot more comfortable. And that's my initial thoughts on the Radmission, and I plan on making a little trip tomorrow. I'll film that and I'll post that when I do. Bye. Also, if you're like me and you've owned several bikes in the past, or you still own a lot of bikes, every pump you have in the house, including the one that I carry with me, is set up for Presta valves. The bike comes with Schrader valves, so the first thing I did was go on Amazon and order a pair of inner tubes with Presta valves, about $16 shipped, and swap that out just so I felt more comfortable with it. You can keep the Schrader valves on there if you want, if you have the tools for it, but I don't. So I just wanted to add that on there too. One more thing I forgot to talk about. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. So this is a freewheel 1-speed cassette. The one that comes with the bike is a 16 tooth. I changed mine to an 18 tooth. Reason being is when you first step on the pedals at a stop, it's kind of hard to take off. I wanted something that was going to be a little bit easier. Also, I'm going to be riding with friends that do not have an e-bike, and so I don't want to be going 20 miles an hour and they're doing 10 or 12 miles an hour. So this will slow me down a little bit, and it'll make taking off a little bit easier. Besides, we're going to be crossing the Golden Gate Bridge, some other hilly areas in San Francisco, so this is probably going to help me out a little bit more. and it's not that hard to change. I just got that at Amazon for less than $20 and just swapped it out. It's a standard size freewheel cassette. You can buy it all day long for 20 bucks. So anyways, that's the end. Bye.